So in this session, we are going to see about how to configure approval rules for absence management. Manage task configuration for human capital management. It will open BPM approvals. Today we are going to see from the transaction console. Okay. Today we are going to see from transaction console. So login as implementation consultant. Okay. Go to what is the task name? So if you get an environment like this, just go to here, 3 dots, click on additional setup tasks. Okay. So here, go to global search, manage task configurations for human capital management. Just search for percentile. Just give manage task, manage percentile, task percentile human. To manage, if any spelling mistakes are there, just instead of giving all of that, we just give manage percentile, task percentile human. It will open manage task configurations for human capital management. This is a task. From here we can go to Worklist directly. It is a kind of a BPM approvals. Directly it will go to task configuration, search for the particular task here. Absences approvals. So here go to absence approvals task. Go to the double click here. It will open this one. Okay. So at this point of time, I'm not doing anything from the BPM worklist. Okay. It is a little bit tricky. First of all, if there is a task that is available from the transaction console, we will do it from transaction console only, but just I'm showing here. So how it looks like. So go to the rule, if you go to vertical layout, it's kind of vertical layout. If you want to make it a horizontal layout, it's kind of, you can switch it here. Notifications, any kind of notifications, assignment, completion, error. If you want to add withdrawal, suppose if a particular person has withdrawn the notification, withdraw the absences, you can go and select here, withdraw. So to whom it has to go? So only for the initiator or approvers or assignees, complete assignees, we can add here. So if we can go to, we can see assign, complete. If the task status is assigned, it will go for assignees. If it is withdraws also, it will go for assignees. If it is error also, it will go for only for the particular owner. Why it was error? Okay. Same if it is a withdraw, if you want to show only for the owner, you can change it to only for the owner. It's a kind of a notification settings. It's a kind of at a very high level we are discussing. But right now, if you don't understand, just take it. And we need to select here, don't send multiple notifications for same human task event. So for the same task, don't send multiple. See, if you already one task, one notification came, there is no point of sending again another notification for the same human task, right? So that's why we need to select this one. Don't send multiple notifications for human task event. So this is particularly for the notifications, we need to come here. Okay. We need to come here and just we need to check whether this assign, complete, error and withdraw is there or not.
But what about reject, sir?
Sorry?
What about reject notification?
Yeah, if you reject all, if you can keep here. Suspend, withdraw. So there is no status called reject. See, whether it is complete, it will comes under complete only. Whether we are approve or reject, it comes under complete. So mainly for the configuration of notifications, you have to come here. And once you have done this notification,
So if line manager reject the notification, I mean like it's a task, then what is the status for that? Like it is a complete or reject?
for line manager, I didn't understand.
No, if the line manager reject the task, like if employee has applied one leave, sir.
Okay.
So if line manager reject that leave,
Hmm.
then what is the status?
So it will
So it
be
is
in
a complete
rejected.
or
It's in complete
rejected?
only.
Complete. Okay.
It's complete only. I'll show you one more thing also. So notifications where we need to enable from the employee side. This is at administrator level. I'll show you one more thing. Go to the configurations. So here, approval preconditions, require comments if you any particular thing. So for approve, in order to approve, if you want to make a required, he has to provide the comments. So for particular rejection, you are asking, if a manager is rejecting this one, he has to provide proper comments. Then we have to keep it is required. While you are rejecting, you need to say why you are rejecting. Then the comments will become what it will become here, mandatory. You got it right? When a particular manager is rejecting the absence, okay, why he is rejecting, he has to provide in the comments. Otherwise, it will throw error. So prohibit self-approval by users named in the payload attributes. If particular person, or particularly this is like it's a very complex subject. One particular notification you are asking for a particular leave request, and that is coming for you to approve. That is not a scenario, right? Self-approve is not allowed. So prohibit this one. But particularly why it is saying is like sometimes in the groups it will come for a, if the configuration is not done properly, it will come like that also. There is a chance. If somebody doesn't know how to configure the approval rules, there is a chance that in the group it will go for the group approval, and in the group you can be a approver also. So that's why I'm making that prohibit self-approve. Means suppose if let us take Sudarshan has applied a leave. Sudarshan should not approve his own leave. So this, in order to ensure that condition is working properly, you should select this checkbox. And at the same time, when a manager, so let us take I am the manager for Sudarshan, and Sudarshan has applied a leave for 2 days. If I am rejecting a leave, I should give a proper comment why I am rejecting. Otherwise, it will throw error. So this is how the configuration I am looking for as a policy maker. Okay. So as a policy maker, means as a HR specialist, I'm asking, okay, when a particular employee is asking for a leave, and if a manager is rejecting, he should give a proper justification why he is rejecting the leave. An employee have the right to know why the leave was rejected. So this is the requirement. Then how we are going to configure that as an implementation consultant is, you have to configure by going through the BPM work list, and just you have to check it to required status. Okay. So just we have gone through basics of BPMs. So it is very big ocean. Okay. Just I'm going to save the changes. Once you are done with the changes, you need to commit the changes. So this is called as commit. So absence approval, commit the changes.
Sir, is there any auto approval options?
No. So that's what we have rejected, right? The configuration we have
That is self-approved by the user, right? And so if
self-approve, not
manager
approve,
is
same
not
only.
available, if manager is not available,
If manager is not
that is
available, it has to go to the next level manager.
okay.
If L1 is not available, it has to go to L2. So that is we need to configure. So there are a lot of conditions will be there. So right now we have just done a basic level of notifications only. We have not configured here the approvals actually. Okay, this is the approval engine. Approvals. Okay, this is very big approval engine. We have not configured it. Okay, so at this point of time, I'm not going to configure from the BPM approvals. It is very complex. Okay, at this point of time, we don't have to go and worry about this one. So if the particular environment, if the particular task doesn't have in the transaction console, if the particular task is not available in the transaction console, then we need to go and configure in the BPM approvals. BPM is the highest level, and transaction console is the first level. Means it is easy to configure in the transaction console. Go to here approval rules. Now select global absence. So here it is available to configure global absence recording for multiple assignments and single assignment. Multiple assignments is like, suppose for each assignment there would be one manager, right? So it's a different scenario altogether. So at this point of time, our focus is only on the basic, that global absence recording, single assignment. So here, go to this particular rule, what is available right now. This is the rule, manager rule. If we select this one, manager rule, and go to configure rule conditions. So select this one and click on edit. So what it is saying here, if select from the attribute absence approvals request dot duration greater than or equal to 1. Okay. If particular absence duration is greater than 1, absence duration is greater than 1, it should go to management hierarchy. Okay. And how it should go, approval is required or just only for the information purpose. Okay, if you should not select automatic approval. Okay, approval is required from the manager and route through. So line manager or resource manager or project manager, how it should route. We go to route manager. Start with whom? So start with from whom? It should start with manager. Number of levels. How many levels is required to get it approved? Okay, one level is enough. Okay, and who is a top approver? Manager. So this is a basic thing. Okay, I'm not disturbing here. I'm not going to disturb this one. We will come back and configure a new approval rule. First of all, we will create one absence and we will submit the absence and we will approve as a manager. So now I have created one extension for a quick hire. So this is a kind of Chrome extension. I have created one Chrome extension. I'll share with you also, guys. You can copy that one into the Chrome, and I'll publish one proper video how to use this tool. This is a kind of a tool, REST API tool, where it will work like a Chrome extension. It will save a lot of time for us. So this is the environment EQ ZZ. And this is a future proof, and you have to give the password. Just click on test connection. So now the connection is in green color. If it is in green color means what? It is connected to the pod. So now I'm going to search any one particular person. So this is UK. I want to search within US one only. So here the employee is working under US legal entity, US one business unit. So I want to hire in the same legal entity and business unit. So now what I'm going to do, I'll take the particular person number 4286, John Rice. 4286. Just remember this one. 4286. Going forward, every time I'm going to use the same while creating employee. I want to fetch the particular employee first. 4286. Fetch the details using REST API. So the details are correct, right? John Rice. So date of birth is 1987, legislation US, gender male, okay. Legal employer, legal business unit, location, job code, salary, full-time, and home address is San Francisco. Everything is proper. Now, what is the first name is John, last name is Rice. I can change here, right? I want to change a particular person and I want to hire a new person with the same details, the different last name. Let us take last name is Lee. Or let us take, can you tell me any famous last name? Donald Trump. Donald is his last name. Huh? Okay. I want to say Musk. Okay. So I want to create one particular person called John. Okay. So with the last name is Musk. Now I'm going to hire an employee with Musk as a last name with the same details. So these are the details. Okay, it will make our life easy. So everything in the background, REST API is working. So going forward, all the higher we can go and use this Chrome extension as a tool. So it will save at least 10-15 minutes each session. Every time we can create a new employee and we can work with the particular employee to test our scenarios. So if something goes wrong, the green color button will change it to red. So now it is created. It has created. And what is the particular person number? Person number is 5060. It has created person number 5060. So how come I know whether it has created or not, Harinath?
So we need to check it in person management.
Yes, we need to go and check it in person management. So what is the name I have created here? What is the last name? No. What is the last name? Can anybody tell me? So Musk is the last name, right? I have created with Musk. John Musk. This is the person number 5060. Okay, person number is 5060. So Redwood City, this is a particular details. Just within 1 minute, we have created an employee in this particular legal entity and in this particular business unit. So now what I have to do here, in order to apply for a leave, what I need to do?
So we need to apply leave in absence.
Okay, first of all, we need to enroll for the absence plans. Go to absence records. See, these are the absence plans that are available. Just run accruals for all the active plans. And let us see what are the plans that are available and what are the different balances we will be having. We don't have any balances here. So as an absence administrator, I can also submit an absence, but what it is throwing error, you can't record this absence because the employee doesn't enroll in or eligible for any absence plan. This particular employee is not enrolled to any particular absence plan. So what we need to do, we need to create one absence plans or just to see any absence plans available. We need to add the absence plan. Just go to here, go to absence plans. Just say an existing. See, we don't want to create any new absence plans right now. Just we want to see any existing plans we can enroll for this particular employee. Vacation is there. Go to absences and entitlements. What is the name of the employee we need to enroll?
Musk, sir.
Okay, as of now it is not showing because here this Redwood pages are little bit slow. Just we will go with mobile responsive only. Go to person management. Okay, Musk.John. Last name dot first name, right? Go to absence records. So here we need to first of all enroll a particular plan. Add enrollment. Select the plan vacation. I want to select this particular plan. So when I am to enroll from this one, let us take from January 1st this year. Click on submit. I have enrolled this particular plan. Now I want to run the accruals. How many leaves he got for this particular year? With current date. Click on submit. So how many hours he got? So how many hours he got now?
12 hours.
12 hours. It's not a front loaded, it's like incremental. Okay, it's like incremental. So now I'm going to submit an absence. I'm going to submit an absence. In order to log into an employee, what we need to do?
We need to reset the password.
Yes, we need to reset the password. So I have reset the password. Just I'll go and see what are the roles he is having. Okay, he's having employee role. Somebody has done something. Auto provisioning they have added. I'm going to remove unnecessary roles. Okay, now click on save and close. Okay, this is user ID is john.musk. Okay, I'll open in a new browser. See, with the help of tool, we have created one just one employee within 1 minute, right? Otherwise, it will take at least 10 minutes. Okay, I have logged in with john.musk. Now I want to add an absence. Okay, just go to me under me quick actions, add absence. Just continue without journey. So vacation type is absence. Absence type is vacation. Okay. So now I'm going to apply for 1 day leave. Or let us take 2 days leave. So absence type balance it is showing 72 hours, right? So I'm going to apply for 2 days leave. Okay. Now calculate the projected balance. How many balance that is left over? 60 hours is left over. Okay. Now I'm going to click on submit button.
Sir, here it is showing 24 hours, 64 hours like that, right? So we need to configure in days or how
It
it is?
depends. While creating absence plans only, right?
Yeah.
We need to configure. So there is
There we need to configure days, right?
days are hours. Yes.
Okay. Unit of measurement.
Yeah. Okay. One more
Okay.
thing here. We have forgot to add a manager there. So it needs to go to a manager for approval, right? We forgot to add a manager there. Who is the manager here? No manager details. Let's click on correct. Add manager here. So line manager. Let us take Curtis. Let us take Blum. I want to take Curtis Fitty is there. 101. So I'm going to assign this particular person to this Curtis Fitty. Now click on submit button. So this is one thing we need to do immediately after completion of the hire. We need to assign the manager. So now just go to here, go to the transaction console. So employee has submitted an absence, right? Employee has submitted an absence. Okay, just go to the transaction summary and just go to here in progress. So John Musk. Okay, John Musk has submitted a vacation. So it will come to the transaction console. Open that transaction. It is in progress status. Okay. So what it is showing here, it's failed due to rule. So missing supervisor. Error due to failure in the rule set, that is missing supervisor for John Musk. That is proper only, right? We have not configured who is the supervisor for John Musk, and John Musk has applied for the leave. Have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Sudarshan, have you understood?
Yeah, partially I understood, sir.
So what is your doubt?
Yeah, so this is completely new, so I need to practice.
Okay, no problem. Okay, fine. See, what we have done as an employee, he has submitted an absence. But for the particular employee, there is no manager was assigned. And the rule was set in such a way that approval was set in such a way that when a particular employee submitted an absence, it has to go for manager for approval. But manager himself is not there for the particular employee. So it got failed. Okay. Now we will submit one more time the absences. Okay. It got failed. So we know that what is the reason for failure also. Okay. So now what we have to do? So now just go to the employee. Before submitting an absence, just come to here. Before submitting an absence, come to here and go to my organization chart. In this organization chart for the particular employee, John Musk, we need to check who is the manager. So this is important. Before submitting an absence, we need to check whether the manager is there for him to approve these absences. Okay. Now just go and submit another absence record. Okay, select the same vacation here. Same thing here. 3 days leave we have taken. 8 3 is a 24. And here see what is the projected balance as of this particular date. So it is showing 36. Projected balance as of this particular date only. Now click on submit button. Okay, as of now, what happens is just now we have submitted, right? It is still under transaction console only. That's why it is throwing. Select any other dates. Let us take from August 10th to August 11th. Okay. Now click on submit button. Now it will go for approval. Okay. So John Musk has applied a leave and it will go for approval. Just log out as John Musk, or just we will open in a new browser. So just go to here, go to your time and absences, and you can see your existing absences. Leave. So you applied for this one. So 8-10, August 10th to August 11th you have applied, and it is under awaiting approval status. It is under which status? Awaiting approval. So now we will log in with another browser as a manager. Before login to manager, just I will check as an administrator. Just come to here, transaction summary, and now just go to in progress state. So again, John Musk. John Musk has applied vacation for August. See, now it is under in progress state for single assignment. John Musk has applied leave. Under it is assigned to whom? It is assigned to the line manager. Okay, it is assigned to line manager. And when he has applied, August 10th to August 11th. Okay. Now, as we need to log in as a Curtis Fitty, and we need to approve this absences. In order to log into Curtis Fitty, we need to reset the password for Curtis Fitty. Okay, we need to reset the password. Okay, welcome 1. Welcome 1. Click on reset password. Now click on done. Now I'm logging as a line manager. Curtis.Fitty. Welcome 1. Click on next. So now as a manager, just go to here, notifications. So here, see, John Musk has applied a leave, right? John Musk has applied leave. Approval of vacation absence request for John Musk. If you reject, what you have to provide? You have to provide a reason. You know, at this point of time, we don't want to reject the leave. Yes, I'm going to apply. I'm going to approve this leave. Okay, just open this one. Open the transaction. Okay, we can see from when to when he has applied leave. And see, assigned to whom? Total duration hours. And now just I'm going to approve. Just give the comments. Let us take if I don't approve and if I reject. If I don't give the comments and now click on submit button. I'll approve. It will become a mandatory field. Now click on submit button. Approved. So now we go to all. The approval is completed. Action required. Approval is completed. The apps request approval. And it is approved by Curtis Fitty. Okay. So now Go back to John Musk and go to time and absences. Okay. And if you see here existing absence, so this was scheduled. So if particular absence was approved, it will become scheduled. The status will change. Okay. So this was not approved because this went for error. After some time, it will system will remove this record. Okay. And this absence was approved, and once approved, it was scheduled because, so what is today's date? Today is July 28th. But when he has applied for leave, August 10th. When the date changed to August 10th, the status will change it to from scheduled to in progress. Absence is in progress. So, and one more important thing we want to discuss here. So, we want to get all the notifications. What we need to do here is, we need to go to Me, Show More, and Notification Settings. So here, we need to enable the push notifications and FYI notifications. As an employee, I want to get notifications for absences. I want to get notifications for any particular module. We can enable like this. You have to enable all these things. So if any particular action is pending from you, so you should enable this push notifications so that it will get immediate. So now I want to enable all this from family and emergency contacts FII notification as well as actionable notification. If anything is pending, immediately it will come here in the notification bell icon. So it is a better approach to make sure you have enabled this push notifications and FII notifications as well. So if you want to get any kind of SMS text messages where you have given your work phone number, yes, you have to enable the SMS text messages also. But text message is not mandatory. Just you can enable only the email notifications and the bell notifications. Click on save button. Okay. Now go to home. You go to bell icon. See here, FII notification came. What it is showing here? Approval of vacation is done. It is a FII, and here approved. So both came 4 minutes ago. When your manager has approved your leave, so automatically, so it is status with approved as well as FII. Okay. So the both notifications came in the bell icon. So this is all about how to configure your approvals, basic approvals, and how to apply leave as an employee, and how to check any errors coming as an absence administrator. Okay. And how to approve as a line manager for a particular leave applied by your subordinates. Okay, this is complete workflow we have seen for end-to-end approval management for absences. So today we are going to discuss about how to create approvals based upon the duration of the absence. Okay. Yesterday we have created an approval rule, and the approvals went for the manager. Okay, and manager has approved the leave, and it is showing in the employees existing absences, right? Yesterday, have you practiced what we have discussed yesterday session? Harinath, have you practiced yesterday session?
Sir, not yet, sir. I will do it now.
Okay, so please practice. That is important topics as well as in LMS.
Yeah, I just watched, but I haven't practiced yet.
Okay,
So I'll do it today, sir.
You can go through via blog also.
Yes,
So,
sir.
shared in the blog, right?
Yeah, that was too handy actually.
Yeah, just you can just click the blog and you can go through the step by steps. Just within
Yes, sir.
5 minutes you can understand what it is and how with the screenshots also it was there. Okay, so just go through the
Okay, sir.
blog and go through the YouTube. So you keep this blog handy while creating while practicing from your side. Okay, going forward for
Okay, sir.
every video, every class, I'm going to create one blog article. So exactly yesterday we have discussed the basics of this one, how to go to approvals. Okay, manage task configuration for human capital management. Okay, that is for BPM approvals. Okay, and another one is like manage approval transactions. We can go through transaction console. Okay, we have discussed these two yesterday. Okay, now, so we want to create one approval rule. Okay, we want to create an approval rule in such a way that if a particular employee is applying 10 days leave or less than 10 days, it should go for the manager. It should go for the line manager. If the employee is applying more than 10 days leave or more than or 10 days means greater than or equal to 10. If he is applying for 10 days or more, it should go for a line manager approval. And once the line manager is approved, it has to go for HR representative also to approve. Okay, so this is a kind of a condition. Let us take this is a hypothetical condition, and as per the company policy, if it is less than 10 days, manager has the authority to approve the leave. If it is greater than 10 days, HR representative also has to approve. HR specialist also has to approve the leave. At the same time, before coming to HR specialist, line manager also has to approve the leave. So this is the requirement. Now we are going to configure according to this requirement. Okay. So we have discussed it for more than 10 days leave. So approval from line manager as well as HR representative. So less than 10 days, only line manager is enough. So here the attribute is what? So attribute is duration. So we will see when it comes to the application part. So here the attribute is duration. Okay. And what is a task? Global absence, global absence recording, single assignment is a task. Okay, so we need to open this module, add the name and the rule and select the attribute here. So here the attribute is duration and set the condition. Okay, you need to set the condition whether it is greater than 10 or less than 10 using logical operators and assign the approvers and save and commit. Okay, it's a condition based routing. Okay, if it is less than or equal to 10 days, line manager approval is enough. But if the duration of the absence is greater than 10 days, so line manager at the same time HR also has to approve the leave. Okay, HR also has to approve the leave. So this is the condition. So what we need to do, how to test this rule? We need to hire an employee. Okay, and we need to add an absence plan, an absence type, and submit two absences. One is less than 10 days and another one is greater than 10 days. And we need to see this transaction in the which console we need to see whether the transaction has been submitted or not. Okay, Harinath, which console we need to verify whether the transaction is submitted for the proper people?
Yes, sir.
Whether we need to check in security console or transaction console. Very good. So when a particular employee has submitted an absence, it will come to transaction console. Okay, it will show in progress state. So it will show in the in progress status. So the manager or HR representative has to approve. Until they have approved, it will show in the in progress status in the transaction console. Okay. So we have seen the theoretical part. Okay. We have seen the theoretical part of creating a condition-based approval rules for absences. Okay, we have gone through the theoretical part. So now we are going to create a practical scenario, okay, from the application. Okay, we will come back again one by one. So what is the task? What is the task we need to configure? We can use either BPM or we can use transaction console, but easiest part is we can go with transaction console. Okay, open, login with implementation consultant user, go to transaction console. First of all, we need to configure the approvals. Okay, we need to configure the approvals. Go to approval rules, search for the process. What is the name of the process? Yesterday we have seen it. What is the name of the process? Global absence record. Okay, so global absence recording single assignment. So just if you search with the global absence, or just if you search remove record also, it will come. So global absences. There are 4 approvals types here. So we cannot bypass these approvals. They are the mandatory thing. We cannot. There is no option to bypass here. Okay, global absence recording single assignment. Okay, now just configure the rules. So they are already some rule they have defined self auto approve. It's not the right approach. Okay, they have created some random approvals. Okay. First of all, we are going to delete this one. Delete. Select this one and then delete. Okay. Okay. Now just click on save. Okay, we have deleted the existing rules. Okay, we have deleted the existing rules and we are doing from the scratch. Okay, select this one. Click on plus symbol. Okay, then click on then and click on manager hierarchy. Okay, then click on manager hierarchy. Okay, now we need to define the rule. Okay, when it has to go for the manager? When it has to go for the manager?
Less than 10.
Less than 10 days. If the absence duration is less than 10 days, it has to go for the manager approval. Okay, now we will go to the rule and configure the rule conditions here. Okay, here a rule name. What is the rule name here? Absence duration less than 10 days. Yes, we can give the name of the absence for our understanding purpose. In the description also just give this one. The description give properly so that everybody can understand what is the exact rule. Okay, priority. We can prioritize also. Just okay, at this point of time both are medium. Now I'm going to configure this rule. Click on configure rule conditions. Okay, select this one. Click on edit selection. Okay, here select from an attribute. What is the attribute here? What is the attribute? Based upon which attribute we need to configure the rule? Duration. Based upon attribute we are going to configure a new rule. So just select here. Select from the attribute. Okay, select from the attribute and here absence approval request. See here, absence approval request duration. Okay, absence approval request dot duration. Whether it should be less than or greater than? Less than or equal to, right? Less than or equal to 10 days. Okay, less than or equal to 10 days. So I have selected less than or equal to 10 days. Okay. Enter a number. Okay. I have configured. Everybody understood? If you go back, if you want to see one more time, just see this one. Select from an attribute. I'm selecting from an attribute called duration. Okay. Absence approval request dot duration less than or equal to. So here less than or equal to means we should give some number, right? Enter a number and number value is 10. Okay. Click on OK. So once you have done this one, we just click on OK. Okay. So this is done. Okay. We have configured one rule. Okay. Now I want to configure another rule. Okay. First rule I have done. Now I want to configure another rule. What is the rule 2? What is the rule 2? If it is more than 10 days, it has to go for line manager and HR representative. Right? Now select absence duration greater than 10 days. Okay. In the duration, in the description properly, just give so that everybody can understand. Greater than 10 days. Okay, absence duration greater than 10 days. Now if you give 1 on 1, 1 is equal to 1, every time it will go here only. So we need to configure the rule conditions here. Select the rule condition 1 is equal to 1 and click on edit selection. So here, select from the attribute, same thing again. Absence approval request. Duration. So here what? Duration should be greater than 10 days. So this is a condition. Right? This is a condition. If you see here, absence approval request dot duration greater than 10. This is a condition. Directly you can paste it here also as it is. You can copy paste here and it will generate the rule like this. Okay. Now click on OK. So if it is greater than 10 days, what it should go? Okay. It should go for a particular representative and particular manager. Okay. So it should go for manager hierarchy and a representative also. It should go for manager hierarchy and representative both. So manager hierarchy, approval required line manager. Okay. Top level also manager and representative. Who is the representative here? To whom it should go? HR
Resources
representative, right? HR
Yes, sir.
representative of the particular person. Okay. So representative of whom? Representative of requesters representative, not the manager HR. Okay, sometimes manager HR might be different and requester HR might be different. So if you see here, representative of what? So action is approval required from the representative of type HR, of whom representative of requesters representative. So let us take Harinath has applied a leave. Harinath HR is Fatima. Okay. Harinath manager is, let us take, I am the manager of Harinath. My HR is, let us take, my HR name is something like Chaitanya. Okay. So if two people HR, manager HR is different and requester HR is different, to whom it should go? It should go to the requester's representative. Okay. If Harinath is applying leave, it will come to me. At the same time, it will go to Fatima for approval because HR of Harinath is Fatima. Okay, everybody understood, right?
Yes, sir, got it.
Team, if you have a doubt, just ask me. This is a little bit tricky thing.
Sir, in that case, first manager has to approve the leave, then it will go to HR
Yes.
representative.
Yes, manager has to approve the leave by default, whether it is less than or greater than, manager has to approve.
Then only it will go to
Yes,
representative, right?
once the manager has approved only, then it will go for representative because it's a serial, right? It's not parallel. We have not given any parallel approvals. It is a serial approval. Once it is approved by a manager, it will go for HR representative. Okay. So everybody understood it? Brahmam, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now click on submit button. Absence duration less than 10 days must begin with a letter and contain only letters and not invalid name. Absence duration must begin with a letter and only contain letters. Invalid name. Okay. Okay. Here we have added some spaces. That is the reason. Or simply we can call it as rule 1 and rule 2. There is no in the description we have provided, right? In the description we have provided properly. Okay, I want to see one more time how it was configured. Okay, see here I have removed all the spaces. That's why it has taken here. I want to change from change this one as well. What is rule 1? Less than 10 days. Rule 2? Greater than 10 days. So rule 1, description, absence duration less than 10 days. Less than or equal to 10 days. Absence duration greater than 10 days. This is the condition. Okay. Click on submit button. So everybody understood how to configure absence rules, the basic absence rules. Okay, from the transaction console. So this is important thing. Okay. So in the absence part, you need to understand how to configure absence rules, absence approvals. Okay. So we will cross check whether the approvals are intact or not. Just go to transaction console. Okay. Go to approval rules. Global absence recording. So global absence recording, single assignment, and check the rules are properly configured or not. Okay, for doing the transaction, because there might be a reason where somebody will change the approvals, right? Whoever having this transaction console user interface, they can update the approvals or they can modify the approvals. Okay. Okay. So approvals are properly configured. As per yesterday only, it is showing if it is greater than 10 days, it will go for manager and then it will go for representative. If it is less than 10 days, it will go only for the manager. Okay.
Sir, is there any difference between single assignment and multiple assignment?
Yeah, multiple assignment means for each assignment there would be a different manager, right? So multiple assignments are a different architecture altogether. So at this point of time, we don't have to focus much on multiple assignments. Even for payroll also, it will be different. So for one person is working in 2 different assignments, 4 hours in one assignment and another 4 hours in another assignment. Okay. And again, for each assignment, the payroll definition is different. So all these things will be changing. For each assignment, per hourly billing might be different. So, okay, at this point of time, you don't have to worry much about the multiple assignments. So if you are master single assignments, because most of the companies who I can say at least 90% companies who are using Oracle HCM, they are using single assignments only. Only particularly like factories or banks, they will use multiple assignments. That is roughly 10% of hardly 20%. Okay, but at least if you can able to answer what is single assignment and how to configure this one, that is more than enough. Okay, once you master single assignment, then you go for multiple assignments. Even in order to configure multiple assignments also, while we are creating absence type, there is an option, right? Configure for multiple assignments. Yesterday, there is 2 checkboxes are there. We need to work on that. Okay. So now I have verified the approvals. Yesterday, because of some environment issue, okay, the approvals is not triggered properly. So what I have did is, okay, I have created a new absence plan. I have created a new absence plan and new absence type. Okay. Today we will complete the transaction first and we will come back in a reverse chronological order. Okay, because I want to show you how the okay. I have created one absence plan called no entitlement plan. So I'm as much as possible, I will go with Redwood only. Okay, I'll go with the Redwood. Absences, my client groups. Okay, absence plans. So that it would be uniform across the videos. Okay, so JPMC. So yesterday we have created a vacation plan and it was some proper rules was not configured. Okay, and I know it is accrual plan. So anyhow, we need to discuss multiple plans, right? Suppose if we go for what are the different types of absence plans we are having? Accrual, agreement, compensatory, donation, no entitlement, and qualification. So now I have created a no entitlement plan. So no entitlement means we will record an absence and it will be like unpaid absence. Unpaid absence means what? So you will go for loss of pay. Okay, we'll go for loss of pay. So in order to create a loss of pay type, so we have to create no entitlement absence plan, and we don't have to enroll this one as well. Okay, like accrual plan, we don't have to enroll this one. So it's like common. Okay, now I'll explain about this one later. Of pay. So it's a loss of pay. JPMC loss of pay, no entitlement, absence plan. No entitlements means, so here there are two things you need to remember. So when you take an absence, okay, it will be either paid leave or unpaid leave, right? So when you take an absence, either it will be paid leave or unpaid leave. Paid leave means what? Okay, I'll explain in better manner. So company will deduct your salary as per the process. At the same time, the same amount will be paid back because it's a paid leave. So in a net effect, it will show zero only. So that is the main difference you need to understand here. Okay, I'll show you here. This is one of the complex thing most of them will fail to understand. Okay, if you see this one, you can understand properly. See, everybody able to see the screen now? This is the most important thing you need to understand. So everybody able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how Oracle will process absences is like, suppose you are earning something that is called as a regular earnings. And you have taken 2 days of paid leave. Okay. People will think what? Okay, now it's a paid leave. So it's not deducting any money. That is true. First of all, so the regular earnings. Regular earnings. Let us take for 30 days, $3,000. Okay. For 30 days, you are earning $3,000. Okay. You have took 2 days paid leave. Okay. And how much you will get as salary? How much you will get as salary if it is a paid leave? How much you will get salary? Okay.
As a paid leave,
It's normal. You can.
$1,000, sir.
Yeah, you will get same $3,000, right?
Yes.
Because it's a paid leave. Okay. But how the calculation will happen back end is, okay. Regular salary is, what is the regular salary? $3,000 minus. So per day, how much it would be? You took 2 days leave, right? Anyhow, whether it is a paid leave, if it is a paid leave or it is unpaid leave also, we need to deduct the leave. Okay. So how many days you took leave?
2 days.
we need to deduct the amount. There is no another approach. So this is how it will work in the back end. So he took leave means it's a deduction, right? So here is it's unproductive for the company. Okay. So how many dollars per day he is earning?
$100.
$100. So how much we need to deduct?
200.
200.
$200. Okay. Okay. Now, so whether it is a paid leave or
So it's
Paid
a
leave.
so it's a paid leave. Okay. So we need to add that to the final salary. Okay. We need to add that one. It's a paid leave, right?
Yes.
It's a paid leave, not a unpaid leave. So we need to add the same from the company's pocket. Okay. So total how much you know how much we are getting now?
200.
no $3,000.
You understood, right? How much we are getting? So we are deducting $200 for the leave we took. At the same time, we are adding $200 as it is a paid leave. Okay. So it becomes here, this 2 becomes 0 and he is getting the same amount as his salary. So everybody clear this particular one?
Yes, sir.
This is very much important. If you don't understand this concept, you cannot understand the rate definition and you cannot understand the what you call derived rates. So from here we are moving into the complex scenarios. If this is a starting point to going towards the complexity. If you don't understand how Oracle will calculate the salary for the absences, you cannot understand the derived rates, salary definitions, and then rate definition, all these things. So, Jansi, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Fatima, have you understood this particular concept?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understood.
Okay, and Brahmam, have you understood this concept?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, Ram Patel, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, so let us take, okay, this is a second scenario. Okay, company is providing only 75% of salary for the paid leave. Okay, 75% only, not 100%. So how much is salary? How much salary he will get at the end of the month? Can anybody tell me?
A total salary will be 2,250, right, sir?
No, total salary is 3,000 only. There is no difference. Okay, so there is
Okay.
no difference here. Okay, company will pay only 75% for the paid leaves, but it will deduct 100%. Deduction is same, but if somebody will take leave, okay, it's a paid leave, but company will pay only 75% of the salary. So how much final salary we will get here?
2,850, sir.
2,000.
850.
How?
They are paying for paid leaves for 200. For
Okay.
75% means 150 rupees. $150.
Okay. Anyhow, we need to deduct how many days? So
2
as
days.
salary deductions, how much we need to deduct here?
2 days.
200.
How much amount we need to deduct here?
Like 200, sir. In the 200, they will pay only 75%.
Yes. How much we need to add here as a paid leave?
150.
$150. Very good. Okay. So now how much is it?
2,850. 2,950 rupees, sir.
$2,950.
Sorry, dollars.
Okay. $2,950. So from here it would be what? So it will become a minus $50. Right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it
So-
must be 2,850, right?
One second. We will calculate properly. Okay. It's like a 0.75. Means what? So for every $100, we will get $75.
Yes, sir.
Okay, $75 plus $75 means what?
150.
150 only, right?
Yeah.
See, for every $100 for each leave, how many dollars we will get? $75.
75.
$75. 2 days we got 75. But
75.
while deducting, we are deducting full salary from
Full
the
salary. Yes.
absences.
Okay.
Absences will deduct
Got it,
full
sir.
salary. But
Okay.
while adding per day, how much we will add? System will add based upon the 75% of the paid leave. It will add per day 75. So how much it will become?
Okay, sir.
It will become $150.
150.
Okay. So now how much it become? Salary become
Yeah. $2,950.
$2,950. So this is most important concept. But people will confuse here. People will confuse the rate definitions, loss of pays, and all these things.
So,
But
but usually we will get whole amount, right, sir?
it depends upon the policy, company policy, right? You cannot say, okay, I'll get all the full salary. If company
Okay.
say, okay, if you take paid leave, I'll give only 75%. If you say, "Oh, I'll give 50%, we cannot argue with the company policies, right?
Yeah, obviously.
So it depends
So
upon the
depends
policy.
on the
that you get.
company, organization policies, right?
Yes, organization
Some
policy.
companies- So some companies will provide 100%.
Yes.
Pay.
So if company say, okay, this is what I are going to pay for the paid salaries for the particular absence paid leave. Okay, everybody clear with this concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So here we got
This is the
$3,000.
minimum, right, sir?
Sorry,
No, this is the minimum, right?
minimum means what?
No, paid leave, 75% is the minimum they will deduct, right? I mean, they will provide.
See, I'm just giving an example here.
Okay.
So depends upon the percentage of the company's policy, we have to configure our applications. So anyway, we will see this concept in the future classes, but I want to tell you how the loss of pay will work. So loss
Okay.
of pay, company is going to give 0%.
Yeah.
So and here the paid leave will become loss of pay. So means what? So there is no
28.
getting
Yeah.
added here.
Yeah. $2,800 almost.
Now you understood that loss of pay means what? The company
Yes, sir.
is not giving any percentage when you took any kind of leave, but that is a no entitlement leave. So it is going to get complete 100%. Means what? So here it is giving 0%. We need to say that it is giving only 0%. By default it will deduct the absences, but what it is adding here is 0%. Loss of payments, it is adding 0%. That's it. Absence is always a deduction element. On top of that, we need to add, it's a paid leave or something like that, we need to add. If it is unpaid leave means what? It's 0%. If they say that 75% is for sick leaves, so as per the policy, we need to configure. Okay, everybody understood here the loss of pay concept and how Oracle will calculate salary coming from the absences.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So regular earnings minus absence deductions plus absence payment. Simple. Absence payment means what? Days absence into absence payment rate. So we will discuss this in depth in the rate definitions, and we are going to work this 75% sick pay leave and 0% loss of pay also. Okay. So we are going to create two real-time scenarios, and we will work with payroll integration as well. Okay. I'll show you how it will be integrated with payroll and absences. Now, coming back to loss of pay, absence plan. Okay, this is a loss of pay. Everybody now understood the concept, right? So we are going to create one absence plan, loss of pay. Okay, so everything is same. Participation. So everybody is eligible. There is no particular rule here. We are not providing any eligibility rule. Everybody means all workers are eligible. Okay. Entries and balances. Okay. Transfer absence payment information for payroll processing. So I have created one element called loss of pay. Okay. So now I want to show another thing also today. Just what I'll do is I'll correct here. I'm not going to transfer this absence payment information to payroll processing. Okay. And I'm not going to define the rate definition also. We will see this later part. So I'm not selecting the rate definitions also. It's unpaid. So now I have created one no entitlement plan. It's simple, right? It's nothing complex. When compared to approval plans, no entitlement plan is very, very simple. Just give the name of the plan, what is the legislative data group, okay, and who are the participants. Everybody is eligible, and just at this point of time, we are not transferring into payroll, but in real scenario where payroll is getting implemented, we need to transfer the absences to the payroll. Okay, we need to transfer this absence balances to the payroll, and we need to deduct the amount properly. So, but at this point of time, we are not working into absence and payroll integration now. So I have configured this plan, right? So yesterday, go to security console. Yesterday we have hired one particular person. What is the name of the person? John
Altman.
Very good. Okay. Go and see who is the manager here. So yesterday we have given Curtis as a manager, but now I have changed it to Mitch Blum because I want to show here. Mitch Blum is if you go to areas of responsibility, Curtis Fitty is his HR representative also. Go to areas of responsibility and search for the employee John Altman. Okay, so I think we have not assigned any. Okay, I'm to go to. Okay, this is not working in this particular environment. Okay, now when we trigger the approvals for absences, it will go and it will show it properly. So this is the problems with dev environments and test environments and demo environments. So now I'm going to reset the password for the manager Mitch Blum. Reset password. Welcome one. Welcome one. So why we are resetting this password, Fatima?
To get him.
Okay, when employee submits an absence, it will go for approval, right? Okay. So in order to approve means what? The manager should have proper credentials. Okay. So now I'm going to log in with employee Don.Altman. Welcome one. Okay. I'm going to log in with the manager as well. Okay. So log in with the employee and just submit an absence here. Okay. Just go and add absences. So meanwhile, I'll log in with I'll log in with the manager. So I want multiple browsers at a time to do all these things. Okay, I'm going to submit an absence as an employee. So I have created an absence type called JPMC loss of pay absence type. Okay, and now I'm going to apply in the month of from September 1st to September 15th. So how many days of leave I'm applying? 11 days, right? So how many days of leave I'm applying? Oh, why it is showing? Okay, it has not considered weekends. Okay, only calendar days as per our plan, right? Not the only days as per our plan, not the calendar days. Okay, so let us take. I want to apply 21st. So 15 days. So we need to remove our weekends. Okay, if you see the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 2, 12, 13, 4, 19, 26. So out of 21 days, 6 we need to remove. So we will get 15 days. So we only 15 days it will take as a absence, not 21 days, because it will not consider weekends as an absence. Okay. So what is the reason for this absence? Let us take so out of station. So as an employee is in US, he is going to India to meet parents. Okay, let us submit the absence. Okay, total how many days of leaves we have? How many days we have applied for this no entitlement leave? We have applied for 15 days, right? Team, please respond.
Yes, sir. For 15 days we have applied.
See, I'm giving a lecture for the people, not for the walls, right? So I'm not here to just give a subject for somebody who is not listening. And I'm not giving for the sake of money also. So just please be attentive in the class. Okay. So now as an employee has triggered 15 days leave, it will come to where? Where it will come? It will come to first transaction console. Okay. It will come to the transaction console. Go to transaction console. Go to transaction summary. So here you can go to the in progress stage. Status, select in progress. See John Altman. Okay. John Altman. So is it going properly or not? Approvals? John Altman as an employee has
Yes.
submitted 15 days leave. So what is the rule it has triggered? It will go to the line manager first, and once line manager has approved, it will go to the now. So what I have to do? I need to log in as a line manager. Okay, now I have logged in as a line manager. Just refresh this page. Okay. So now action required, not FII. FII means for your information. Now action is required from whom? From the line manager. So just approval of the absences. Just open this particular notification. So read the proper content here. So he's applying loss of pay for 15 days. So total duration is 15. So reason going to India to meet parents. This is not any kind of accrual plan. It is completely loss of pay. He's applying with loss of pay only. So it is coming for your approval as manager. Okay. Now just if you are if you want to approve, just approve this leave. Okay. Now click on show all. So by the time it will go away. Okay, I think it is sale. So there are some software glitches. So it should not show here. Already we have completed, right? Action required, it is approved. So now it is going from here to here. Okay, it took some time here. So if you click here, now as a manager, Mitch Blum has approved this purchase fitting. Okay, so now as a HR specialist, we need to log in as a purchase fitting and approve this leave. It will go to his notification. So in order to log in as a purchase fitting, first of all, go to security console and reset the password. Okay, we can see here also the progress. Go to transaction summary, go to transaction console. Go to in progress status. Still it is in progress status because some other person also has to approve, right? HR person also has to approve. So
Yes,
it is
sir.
approved by Mitch Blum. Okay, we can see everything from the transaction console as an absence administrator. Okay, it is approved by Mitch Blum. Now it is under Curtis Fitty notification work list. Okay, so now we need to log in as a Curtis Fitty. Means we need to reset the password.
Security console.
Go to users, Fitty,
Church.
and just to reset the password. Okay, I have reset the password. Now I log in as I'll log out as employee and log in as HR specialist. So here 4 different people are there. One is admin, one is employee, one is manager, one is HR. Everybody will be working in their own laptops. So here as one laptop, we are log out and log in. Okay, everybody understood, right?
Yes, sir.
We start fitting. So now just go to his notification list. So it came for his approval, right? So approval of JPMC loss of pay. Why it came to a particular HR specialist? Generally, it will go for a line manager only, right? Why it came for HR specialist?
HR specialist can manage the data, sir.
Jansi, yesterday have you joined the class?
No, sir, I didn't join yesterday.
Okay. Fatima, why it came to HR specialist for approval now? Can anybody tell properly?
Because it was 15 days, right, sir? So
Excellent, excellent. So if it is less than 10 days, it won't go for HR specialist. If it is less than or greater than 10 days, it will go for manager. And if it is greater than 10 days, it will go for HR specialist also to get another level of approval. So that's the
Okay, sir.
reason it came for HR specialist approval, because we configured like that, right? If it is greater than 10 days, it needs to be approved by HR as well. Okay. Okay. Let's click on approve. Okay. It was approved. So now go to the transaction console, same, and see what is the status. Go to the in progress. So there is nothing, there is no record in this in progress. Okay, there is no record in this in progress. Why? It has moved to completed state. HR specialist also approved this absence, right? So just if we go to here, submitted by John Altman, approved by line manager Mitch Blum, approved by HR representative
specialist.
Okay. So now just we'll go back as an employee and see where it is showing. Whether it was approved or rejected, he doesn't know, right? So it is under different pipelines. So, but once it was approved or rejected, it will come one notification here. Okay. If it is approved by line manager, it came. Okay. FII, it was approved, or rejected means it will show as rejected here. Once it was approved by line manager, so it was approved by HR specialist also. Okay. So just if we go to,
Sir, apart from notification, where will get the these details, sir?
yeah, I'll explain. So it was approved. Okay. So it's showing approved. Okay. So now just go to login as an employee, right? After you log into the employee, just go to time and absences. As an employee, just go to time and absences and see in your existing absences. Okay. So from September 1st to September 21st, it was scheduled for absence. So when the date come, it will be moving into in progress state. So it was approved and it was scheduled. So that's why it is showing in green color. If it is in awaiting approval, it will show in red color, and the status would be awaiting for approval. Okay. So everybody clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Sir, can you please show me in a line manager perspective, sir? So where we will get the notifications and all?
So in the bell icon only, right?
Apart from notification, where we'll get these
Okay,
details?
apart from the notification, sir.
Yes.
Log in as a line manager. Okay, go to my team, go to absence planning. We just change this date from end date is equal to 31st. Okay, it is showing here, right? So who has applied leave for the next 15 days? Sorry, next 3 months. Okay. So it will show here. But already means
Yes,
as a line manager has approved, it showed as a schedule status. So from 9/1/2026 to 9/21 means September 1st to September 21st. We go see, click on view details.
So my team activities also will get it, right?
In my team activity center also it will be there. So this is the
Okay.
latest one.
Okay.
Absence planning is the latest. Okay. So are you clear, right?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
So here you can see multiple members. Okay, you can see multiple members planning here. Not only one person, you can see so many people for your team. See, you are a team manager, right? Okay, manager. So when you log in with your manager credentials and go to absence planning, you can see the complete team members' absences here. Okay, if you see the timeline view, if anybody is overlapping also, we can see here. Suppose if two people are applied on the same dates, we can reject one particular person and we can accept one particular person's absences to adjust the workloads. Okay. So this is a kind of table view and timeline view. Table view is like to see all at a time, and just timeline view means any overlapping is there. Just it will show in the different colors. So color contrast we can easily identify. So I hope we have completed the approvals part for the absences. So everybody understood how the approvals will go, right? You can configure a next level approvals with multiple complexities, but at least you can understand to the basic level to a medium level of how to configure approvals based upon the conditions. In the previous class, we have seen just a basic approval with just greater than 1 day. Duration is greater than 1 day. We have just triggered the approval for the line manager. And yesterday we have configured approvals in such a way that if it is greater than 10 days, it has to be approved by the line manager as well as HR specialist. If it is less than 10 days, line manager approval is sufficient. So we have extended the approvals. We can make it even more complexity also. But at this level, you practice this kind of approvals. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, sir.